Well, hello Libra. This is Elisha Keating from Wisdom Seekers. I'm here to see how the energy will be from mid-June 2018 on for two weeks approximately. Shall we see what we shall see? All right. Okay. There she goes. Found one. So I'm going to put this back on. Then we'll have the big reveal. Lotus flower unfoldment, and the lotus flower is from the Asian cultures, and it represents working towards enlightenment. On each petal is a rung on the ladder of enlightenment. So shall we see what that means for us this week? All right. There. All right, this one. Well, look at that. Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is a very good card. I'm always joyful to get it. And when I say joyful, that means, oh gosh, I don't have to explain something really hard. Because this was a good positive card. And there's an angel showing the wayfarer back home. He's saying soon. So basically this card means soon you're going to be where you want to be. After putting in all the effort, you will be back or in the place of comfort that feels like home. Okay. And that brings us to new beginnings. Well, Libra, we're all used to new beginnings, aren't we? I know that because I've been a Libra most of my life, ever since the day I was born. So that's new beginnings. The Fool, it to me is an awesome card because the future's unmapped. Anything is potential. You can go anywhere, do anything, and the choices are yours. You're supported. You have a vision. Generally, you have a vision when you start out, and you have companionship. So things are really good for Libra the next 2 weeks, and it continues. So we have been doing very well in our journey. This card, the Knight of Pentacles, suggests that we've come to a place of calm, and that for Libra that's a huge thing because we're the balance. And quite often in our younger years or when we're emotionally distraught, we go out of balance very easy. So this means that we've worked very hard. We've learned how to control or allow. Actually, it's to allow things to occur as they should. And we don't have to prove anything. So it's the solar plexus, or the power center, is in balance. And with that, obviously, when we're in balance, what does that mean? It means that we're going to attract largesse. And largesse is money. Because in the society we live, unfortunately, we need money. And it continues good. So there we get the World. And it goes along with the Fool, or new beginnings, because it's a rising up in their spiritual endeavors. We've gone up a level. We're going to be receiving new gifts, and that seems to be a theme for June, at least the last part of June, that people will be receiving new gifts. I'm not talking about physical gifts. I'm talking about gifts of spirit. And for each person is going to be different. It could be psychic gifts. It could be knowledge. It could be a deeper understanding of yourself. That it is there's no saying what you personally are going to get. It will depend very much on what you personally have been aspiring to and what you personally want or need. And somewhere along the lines, we have chosen what we choose, what we want, and where we're heading. So obviously we're doing really good. And I'm not going to go past this card, the Ace of Cups, because again, it's a card of new beginnings. It's the beginning of happiness, it's the beginning of joy. And it's not saying you didn't have it before. This is a new level of joy and happiness, and it's the beginning of that level. Again, it brings new gifts, which goes back to this. They'd be the same gifts, obviously. So, but you've been told twice, all right, that the gifts are coming. That is one of the best readings I've seen in a long time. I'm going to pull a card from here, and let's see what we pull. Okay, and it goes right along with what we've been doing. It says release. It says autumnal equinox, but we're going into the spring equinox, not the autumn, unless you're in the other side of the world. So everything we're going through has been, it says to release, which is to mean allow things to happen to you. Do not force things to happen. It's when you force things to happen, it's when you head for problems and disasters, because life is meant to be allowed. It's not meant to be forced. I mean, there are some people who are very good at making decisions and following through, and others of us are more comfortable allowing the world to unfold and telling us what direction we should go. And when it hurts, that's not the way we want to go. So it feels good, and it feels good around the heart, not the head. The head is a servant, the heart is the master. The head is there to say, hey heart, did you think about this? Did you think about that? How are you going to deal with this? But the heart is the master. So we've gone through unfoldment, and now we're allowing the release, which is going to take us home to a wonderful place to begin a new part of the journey, where we are more confident, more caring, have more gifts, and we're in love and joy and happiness. Well, I can't think of a better way of ending Libra, so namaste, namasko.